Hey Jace, hope you're having a good day. Just getting back to you about lat tension, lat tightness in the squat, really being able to activate those lats in the squat. So the reason this can cause some shoulder problems is because if your lats are not properly activated in the squat, you're kind of going to be shrugging up and you're going to be putting a lot of pressure in your traps, which connects to your shoulder area. And that pressure and tension up in our traps, that's not where we want it when we're squatting. We want the tension down in our lats and our torso, not necessarily up here and up through our shoulder. So being able to activate your lats properly can take a lot of stress off the shoulder if you know how to do it properly. I read your text and it sounds like you're doing a lot of things right with the squat setup, but I think there's a little bit more that you could do in order to maximize your lat tension. So we pretend this is a barbell. You said you get right about arm's length from it. You think about breaking, or you think about rotating your arms, which I assume you mean rotating them out like this. So one way that people will talk about this is breaking the bar. So it's like you're trying to rip this bar in half. That does activate the lats for sure. And you said you get under the bar right about rear delts, and then you unrack it and squat. So like I said, thinking about breaking the bar does activate the lats, but there's a lot more that you can do once you're actually under that bar. So what I do, for example, is I bring myself up to the bar. Similarly, I think about trying to break that bar, rotate my shoulders up, out. And then once I get under the bar, I actually take a moment, right, set it on my rear delts and take a moment. And I really just try and engage my lats, and I think about pinning my elbows to my torso. So with the bar on my back still in the rack, I will wedge myself under it, really try and pin these elbows against my torso. What I mean when I'm saying this is this. I'm trying to do this while holding the bar on my back. So I'm pinning these elbows to my torso as hard as I can, and then I'm also trying to pull my shoulder blades down. So if you imagine like shrugging up, right, with your shoulder blades, this is the complete opposite. You're shrugging down and you're trying to do it very forcefully and very hard. So I'm shrugging down and I'm pinning my elbows to my torso while that bar is still in the rack. Once I feel like I have a shit ton of tension all through my lats, then I'll go and unrack and I'll go to squat it. If you don't know what I mean exactly, or if you want some help, feeling this out, a great thing you can do that I've done to get better at this is before you go to squat, set up a cable, set it up so that you have like a handle on it and it's out to your side. And then I would suggest actually being down on one knee while you do this. The cable's out to your side, and then, go really light on these. Don't worry about the weight at all, but just focus on pinning that elbow to your torso like this and pulling these shoulder blades down. So you're gonna have that cable out to your side and you're gonna be pinning your elbow against your torso like this, thinking about pulling this elbow deep into the torso. The reason you can do this is because then you go under a squat bar, and after you've done this on both arms for sets of 10 to 15, say, you get under the bar and you know what it feels like to pin those elbows to that torso. And it's a very similar position, right? So you have a cable out to your side, you're pinning it to your torso, and you get under the bar, get yourself under it, and then again, pinning your elbows to your torso, pulling the shoulder blades down, and really just turning on those lats, right? If that made sense, if you understand what I mean, please let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. And I might send you a video so you can see kind of what I do for my lats. But I'll send you some stretches and stuff for shoulder mobility.